Hey everyone, and welcome to the next Sensei discussion.
Woo!
Today we are going to be yeah!
Yeah.
Today
I'm clapping in my mind, only that you know it.
Okay. Today we're going to be discussing the Nintendo Direct that happened 3 days ago on March 8th. And today I am also using my... If I sound a bit worse than usual, it's because I'm using my blue snowball.
Oh, Josh, you sound beautiful just the way you are.
Yeah, you sound
Aw,
sexy.
thanks.
Thanks. Thanks, that's on my mind now. Stupid, sexy Josh in my head.
Alright, so today...
Stupid, sexy Flanders!
Alright, so today joining me is the very reoccurring Orceloyce.
Very reoccurring? Really?
Yeah.
God, you
In
really
my
need to do this
discussions-
more often then.
Yeah. Well, you're always here, mostly.
Yeah, what can I say?
I haven't seen you lately.
Oh yeah.
He's dead.
Yeah, I'm dead.
Well, he died.
No.
He died
because
in,
of university, I don't have too much time. But I'm planning to return soon again. Have already prepared a video discussion kinda about the Nintendo Direct.
Everyone's doing one. Yeah.
Yeah, of
great to
course,
have you
it's cheap and you get clickbait. Come on. Secret
Hey.
character. Who
Hey,
might
Josh,
this be?
what pay am I getting out of this?
here. Anyways, the next returning guest is VGShine.
Hey, what's up? VGShine here. I'll do LP videos, although I'm taking like a semi sort of hiatus because I'm in the process of moving into a new condo. So that's really cool.
Good luck with that. And we have two newcomers here. The first being Sean Incorporated.
Hold on, I forgot to close the door. Hold on.
Professionalism!
Hold on. Alright, sorry, what did I miss?
The discussion.
And then the first newcomer, Sean Incorporated.
Hey, it's me, my boys. Hello, welcome to me.
Okay, now it's your turn.
And last but not least, PrussianKamikaze.
Goodness gracious.
Glad to be here.
Yeah,
We did the intro.
Okay.
Barely.
Oh.
So today we're just gonna go through in order with what they announced in the Direct and give our thoughts on everything. So let's just jump right in. Start with the very first thing they showed, which was WarioWare Gold. I almost said Wario World.
I would
Wario
not
World?
mind.
Oh
I
my
would not
God.
mind a new Wario World. In all fairness.
Yeah, WarioWare. So I think I share the same thoughts as most people. I think it's really cool that there's a new WarioWare game, but it's like, oh, it's on the 3DS.
So? How would it work on the Switch?
That's true, but it's like,
Listen,
I don't know.
Listen,
it's
it's
just,
always been on the DS, and imagine trying to do the nose picking thing while
Wasn't
using motion.
wasn't there one on
Yeah,
the
there-
Wii?
Yeah,
Yeah,
Mario
it was
Wear
on, like,
Smooth Moves.
Oh yeah, guess how that sold?
Good?
No.
Hey, fun fact, that Smooth Moves was actually the first WarioWare game I played.
Wow, really?
yeah,
Yep.
I'm surprised.
but
It's like rare to get.
it's less so to do with the game and more so to do with it's just, I don't know. I have no reason to really play a 3DS right now.
I don't know. If it's like 30 or 20 bucks, I'll definitely pick it up. But like, if it's like for 40 whole bucks, I'm just gonna go.
Yeah, definitely not.
Yeah,
But
yeah, I would say it's something I might pick up eventually, but maybe not on launch day.
yeah,
Amazon,
Yeah.
you gotta get some good deals.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I mean, it's pretty cool, but I mean, because it's on the 3DS, I'm probably not gonna really
Yeah.
bother with it.
Yeah, from what I've noticed, most of the returning games are mostly from like the original and like touched. Although there is some twisted and I think Smooth Moves in there.
yeah. My favorite part about this whole showcase of this game was the announcer. He was like, "In WarioWare, you can do cool things like press buttons."
how he was when he was saying that,
just
like, it
laughed.
showed like Wario picking his nose.
Yeah.
Yep, you can't have a
Honestly.
Now you can experience Wario picking his nose in 3D.
Yep, you can't have a WarioWare game without nose picking. That is a VGShine pro tip.
Yes, that is what we
Oh.
talked about. Yes.
My favorite part was still the fact that they are like, well, can you figure out how to play it?
What? Did they say that?
Yeah, something like,
Yeah, that's part of the game. That's just figuring out how to play it.
controls
Oh
work.
yeah, that's true.
It's like, yeah.
So I don't know. I don't have too many thoughts on WarioWare. If you guys want to move on.
Yeah. Let's see, Dylan.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So another
Dylan.
3DS game. Dylan. Dylan, where's Frank? But Dylan's dead Heat Breakers. I don't know. This is definitely a game series that I keep seeing, but I've never played. But I know people have wanted a new one for a while,
Yeah,
so it's cool to see it.
I played the first two. It's a good series. At least in my opinion.
So is this the third one?
Yep.
That's cool.
So yeah. One thing I find interesting is like the setting it takes place in like a ruined city atmosphere, whereas like the previous two games it was like an old style Western style. So kind of interested to see how we get from point A to point B there.
Yeah, I don't think I'll pick this one up just because I haven't played the others, and like the same as like another 3DS game. I'm not really looking for 3DS.
Yeah, you should
games.
probably pick up the first two with like if there's like a sale or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, see, I've never heard of this series. I thought this was like the first game in the series.
Yeah, Dylan is the armadillo that occasionally appears in like Smash Brothers.
Really?
Yeah, he's in Smash.
Oh.
Yep. Yeah, he's an assist trophy.
He's in assist trophy. I know a lot of people like wanted him for Smash 4. But Sean or Orce, do you have any thoughts?
Not really.
I'm just staring at my computer, making sure it doesn't crash. But I do like how you can make your Miis look like animals. I think that's
Yes,
like
furry Miis. Fees, I guess.
Listen, don't
Freeze.
make it sound like that. Don't make it sound like that. That's
Furries.
funny.
Yeah, okay, furries. There you go. That's the official name of those Miis.
Furmies.
Furries.
Oh, I'm totally buying the game for some fur Miis. No? No one?
That's it.
Oh, okay. I guess we're moving on.
All right,
Oh
moving
God!
on. Okay.
Everyone, hold your
Okay.
applause because I am about to rant about Mario and Luigi, Bowser's
Me
Inside
too,
Story
me
plus
too.
Bowser Jr.
Okay.
Journey.
I think me and like everyone else had the exact same reaction to this game being announced. It was like, yes, wait, they skip partners in time.
No.
No?
They skip partners in time.
No, that wasn't my concern. Mine
Yeah.
was the fact that they totally pulled off a formula thing with the last game. Because I was pumped about this like new game, but then they're like, look, it's Bowser Jr.'s Journey. I'm like, oh, what's this one going to be about? And then it showed it, and I was like, oh, this is just Bowser's Minions. So now I feel like it's just a cheap like remake or something. I don't know. Any other thoughts?
Yeah, that makes sense.
I'm
Well, because they remade Superstar Saga, and they're remaking another game, but they skipped partners in time. So you think they would go in order, but they just skipped one game.
I personally didn't like. I mean, Partners in Time was okay, that's not as good as the rest of the series in my opinion.
Yeah.
So I don't really mind as much that they skipped it.
Yeah, I can say the same. I played Bowser's Inside Story first. That was my first Mario RPG game, and then when I played Partners in Time, I thought it was funny, but it just didn't agree with me. I don't know the best way to describe it. Any other thoughts before we go?
Yeah,
on to...
Well,
I never. Oh, go ahead.
I'm personally excited for it because I lost my old copy of the DS game, so I'm excited for this 3DS remake.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah.
What about you?
Prussian, you
Yeah,
wanna go?
I never really paid attention to this series that much. I mean, I think I played Superstar Saga once, and then I've never really caught on. So,
Yeah. One other thing that's interesting is that they announced it for like a 2019 release date. It's like, why announce it so early then?
It's 2019?
Yeah.
Oh,
they
my
said
goodness.
2019.
Really?
Wow, I thought it was just coming recently.
Really?
Goodness gracious, when was the last one? But man, that 2019. Wow.
For a remake?
Yeah.
yeah.
That's kind of a bit cringy. Eh.
Man, that Bowser's Jr. minigame must be taking a while.
Oh man, who knew reskinning the old game would take so long? Huh.
Yeah.
Anyways, ready to move on?
Yeah, I think so. Unless Orce, you have any thoughts?
Nope. That's 3DS.
Nah, there's still more.
Yeah. Okay, this next one, I'm really excited about, not because of the game. It's nothing to do with the game at all. But holy crap, I love Detective Pikachu.
I definitely like the idea of Detective Pikachu.
It just cuts to him, and he's like in a noir setting with the fedora, and he's like, "Man, I like my coffee." That's so good. Just play like the jazz music, and he's like, "Oh, my hi-hat latte," and like his voice is so raspy. I love it.
Quick attack!
Like I'm not gonna buy the game, but like he's just hilarious. He's like every cop noir cliche detective.
But as Pikachu,
With-
which we all thought was
Yeah,
supposed to be
as
some adorable
Pikachu.
thing that goes Pikachu.
Yeah.
But he says like
And
Pika
then-
my ass.
Yeah, yeah, and he's like I was just ready to see him smoking, like, we didn't catch him today, rookie.
Is this coming to a movie as well?
Yeah, I heard there was like a movie.
yeah,
Yeah. How do y'all feel about that too? As we're on this.
Oh, day one watching that movie.
Oh no.
Hopefully it gets on Crunchyroll or something.
Crunchyroll? It's gonna be a movie.
it's
right?
Nintendo, so
It's not gonna be
Well,
anime.
I don't know the details, so I don't know.
Yeah, I can't say much either. Ah well.
I don't know. I just think he's hilarious.
Also, one last thing I want to bring up. Toward the end, they showed like the size of this amiibo compared to like a normal one. This thing's gonna be massive, right?
Like at least twice as big as normal amiibo.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's.
I mean,
Well, the
I don't,
biggest
it's not
amiibo
gonna be
has-
I don't think it's gonna be the biggest amiibo. That honor still goes to like the giant plush Yoshi.
Yep.
Oh yeah. But is it bigger than like the Guardian from Breath of the Wild? That one was.
Oh no, not
I don't
not as
think
big
so.
as that. But like,
Nah, I missed out my chance to get that Guardian amiibo. I still hit
Same.
myself at night. Just think about how I missed out on that Guardian amiibo.
5.3 inches. Goodness, that's like maybe my hand size, and wow, that's like a big thing. Wow.
Yeah.
Who would just buy the amiibo?
Me, I love Detective. I had like no interest in this until I heard his voice. As soon as I heard his voice, I was like, "Oh, sold."
But do we even know what the amiibo will do in the game?
I don't think they announced that.
Because like they're talking about how like it's a detective game, you know? So I don't know how using the amiibo works and all this. I think it like
Well, you get a partner,
oh yeah, you
and
get
then
the
you
partner.
can, and then you have to complain about it by your chief, like I work alone.
It's so good. But like, okay,
if Detective-
the actual game is like Pokemon are going crazy or whatever. They're like going out of control, and you have to like talk to them or something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I don't
pretty
know.
much.
I was just so distracted by his voice and him himself that I didn't pay attention to what the actual game was.
Yeah.
But anyways,
Yeah, I'm not.
VGShine.
I mean, it would have been better if they actually got like Danny DeVito to do the voice, because there were so
There
many
was-
people trying to do that, but like
that would have been fun.
That would-
That would have been a little too funny. Like I wouldn't be able to.
no, it'd be
I would
perfect.
die of laughter. It
I
would
would
be
be-
perfect. No, but it would be like too perfect.
Can
I
Detective Pikachu plus amiibo be the perfect game? Find out in the next series.
The Danny DeVito amiibo.
I'd buy that in a heartbeat.
Oh, yeah, that too. Anyone have any last thoughts?
Yeah, I might
Sorry.
I might pick it up just out of plain curiosity.
Yeah, I actually.
That's how much
I'm actually interested in it. Like this is I haven't been interested in like the 3DS in like forever. So this is an actual game I actually am excited about.
I think seeing like how the game works from what we've seen, it looks like it's definitely made for like younger audiences. Like it's very easy to not mess up, which is going to like ruin gameplay. So I'm just hoping that like story carries it for me, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But anyways,
It's funny because it's made for younger audiences, but the whole gimmick is it's a parody of like noir films.
yeah.
I just love that. Okay, so this next one,
Oh.
I have a lot of opinions on this one, so I'm gonna let you guys go first. But the Luigi's Mansion 3DS port.
Can I go first?
Yeah, you can go first.
All right. I love this so much. I've always wanted to play Luigi's Mansion on my DS ever since the 3DS wasn't even announced. I've wanted to play this game like traveling all the time. Seeing this finally come out for the 3DS is mind-blowing, especially since like I really don't like Dark Moon. I'm not going to get on that political argument though because that's irrelevant. But like just to see this game come out on 3DS and like see it with like I'm going to say advanced graphics because it's not working with its blurry graphics it used to have on the GameCube. So seeing it with like its new graphics will be like fun to relive, and it looks like the new boss mode is going to be fun. And that's all I can say. Anyone else?
All right.
Okay. So I am not a big fan at all because the one thing I hated right when I saw it was just the graphics. Like they feel way too bright, especially because it's kind of a horror game. So it's like they're way too. The colors are too bright for a Luigi's Mansion game, and like the model is all. It's weird to look at, and like the doors almost look like just paper cutouts. Like they look so 2D compared to the GameCube, and it's just. I mean, I like the boss rush mode and stuff, but other than that, I mean, it's not really. Don't really like it.
All right. VGShine, do you have any thoughts?
Oh, I'm just pissed that it's again a 3DS port. Why can't they just port it to the Switch?
Yeah, that's.
Yeah,
I
I
would
kinda-
love that if they ported it to Switch.
Yeah, I kind of feel the same way.
I kind of wanna. I don't wanna play games on the little 3DS when they have now the bigger system.
Yeah, exactly.
And when it comes to graphics, I have to say the GameCube ones did look better.
Goodness.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
mostly
agree.
because if you look at it, they made it really. I don't know. If you look at the GameCube one, it had, as you mentioned, more of a horror feel than this one. So
Yeah.
this one is, I don't know.
And with the component gables of the GameCube, like the game just looks a lot better.
Yeah. Shine, do you have any thoughts before I go on a rant?
Rant away.
Oh wait.
All right,
Before you
okay.
do, I have one last question.
Yes.
So, in the GameCube version, Luigi had the GBA color. Do you think they will have the 3DS, like Luigi walk around with a 3DS in this one? Or do you think he will still have his Game Boy Horror?
Well, in Dark Moon, he had a DS.
Yeah, it was a DS.
So, I don't know if... That's a very good question. I don't know if it will be the Game Boy Horror or whatever the DS was called. I think it will be the Game Boy Horror. Just because it looks like they're keeping a lot of things the same. But it would be pretty clever if they switched it to DS.
Yeah.
So I'm not really sure.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. Like, the Game Boy Horror just sounds a lot better than the DS Horror.
Well, I don't remember what the actual name was. in
I
Dark
think it
Moon.
was the DS Horror.
Yeah.
I think that's
DS
what they call
Horror.
it. It was kind of.
Yeah, that sounds...
I don't know.
Anyways, you may now do your rant.
Alright. So, my thoughts are like... the perfect mix of all three of your guys' thoughts, Sean's, Prussian, and Orst's. Okay, so I'll start with the positive.
Yay!
So I love the idea. Well, first, I just love the fact that they're bringing attention to Luigi's Mansion. It's because what I think they're trying to do is they could very well not be doing this at all, but what I think they're trying to do is say, okay, let's release this, see how well it does, and gauging on how well it does, we'll look into making another Luigi's Mansion game.
Oh, that would be smart.
Ooh, yeah.
That's
Which
smart.
I think is a very good thing.
Yep, that's
they
a good
could
point.
not be doing that all, and I'm just crazy, but that's what I think they're doing, which is a
I
very good
believe
sign.
you,
If that's
this
the
is
case,
more
then I will
wishful
buy it.
thinking than anything.
What?
I think this is just wishful thinking. Nintendo isn't really
Yeah, probably.
the one who's
They're
been-
Nintendo, so they're always doing the opposite of what I'm thinking.
Yeah, every time
I
you
noticed.
think you know what they're planning, you're wrong.
Yeah, look,
Okay,
they
so
just
they
released
are-
the cardboard
and-
box.
I think.
Don't
I
even get
think.
me started on that.
Okay, so I think that's really cool. So I want to buy it to support the Luigi's Mansion brand, if nothing else. I love the idea of playing it on the 3DS, because having Luigi's Mansion on more systems is always good. Even though I don't play my 3DS, this is probably the one thing they could have released to get me on my 3DS again. That's awesome. But to segue into the negatives, I definitely agree with... So I agree with Sean that I'm excited that this game is coming and I'll be able to play it on my 3DS. But also to agree with Orce, I think I definitely really wanted it to be on the Switch because... I don't know. I'm just not really using my 3DS, and I'm looking for more games on my Switch because I really love the Switch, but I don't have too many games that I'm constantly playing it on, and I would like die. Like if this was announced for Switch in this direct, I would not be in this discussion right now because I would have been dead
Goodness
out of
gracious.
excitement.
Well, I'm glad it's on the 3DS now.
I think that Luigi's Mansion on the Switch would have been amazing, and I would have freaked out like Luigi's Mansion HD. And the reason I think that being on the Switch would be better, first, I think obviously because more people have a Switch. Actually, do they?
You know,
Well, the Switch is more
Not
like
3DS has 6 years like over the
Yeah.
Switch, so yeah.
So more people have 3DS, but more people are playing a Switch right now, and more people are looking for Switch games.
you know what?
And-
Hold on. Oh, sorry, 1 second. You know, before I didn't care whether it was on 3DS or Switch because, like, I like both of them. But now I think about it, motion controls work way better on the Switch instead of the 3DS.
Yeah.
Which I'm trying to figure out now how they're going to do the whole aiming the vacuum up and down thing. And I really didn't
That's true.
like it too much how it worked in Dark Moon. So yeah, it would definitely work better on the Switch.
It would. But okay, so and then another reason I wanted to Switch is also the segue into my next point, which is what I'm gonna rant the most about. I think it will look a lot better on Switch than it does on 3DS for obvious reasons.
Well,
And to agree with Prussian, my biggest complaint was how it looks. I know it's Luigi's Mansion, so like I'm gonna love it, but it just looks so off. And I was looking back at the footage, and Luigi's model does not look like he fits
Yeah.
with
like
the
it's-
rest of the game. Like the rest of the game looks fine. It's a little different looking than the original. But Luigi, he looks worse than he did in Dark Moon. He looks smoother than he did in Dark Moon, but not as good. And his model is really bright, and it makes him stand out from the rest of the background. It makes it look like he's not actually there. He's just walking over everything.
But do you
And
think this is a decision the developers had to make because this is like the 3DS? This can't like produce like light that bright, so maybe it had to
I think
compensate
it's
by
That's true.
making it
I
stand
think
out.
it's more so that you can see him better in the environment because
Yeah.
the screen is so small.
It's like Super Smash Bros. For the 3DS when they had to make that
Yeah.
extra outline.
That's true. That's
That's-
true. But like that fit. It looked like the characters were there. When I watched the footage back and when I first saw it, it doesn't look like Luigi's there. It looks like he's on top of everything.
It
Yeah,
seems
he-
kind of fake.
Yeah, when I look at like
Yeah,
Luigi
he looks
in
very
like
fake.
the dark rooms, he's definitely bright. He is not like faded in. But at the same time,
Yeah.
if you were on your like 3DS on a car ride and like the sun like hits your 3DS at the wrong angle, you would not be able to see anything if it was darker. That's
True.
just my argument.
That's a good point. And he looks really stiff too. I don't know. I think because like I'm with you, Sean. I didn't really like Dark Moon. Like I'm glad I played it, and it was all right. It had some really good stuff, but I definitely think it looked fantastic.
Really?
So yeah, I think it looked great. So I think like just using the art style of Dark Moon mixed with the original, because
Oh,
like
God, this is where we disagree.
well, not necessarily.
They-
But like, I think Luigi should have looked like how he did in Dark Moon. Maybe.
No. They did a good job copying him from the GameCube, in my opinion. Like before, he like had like his more narrow face, but he has his like GameCube like expression right there, where like his jaw
That's
is always
true.
like, "Ugh." And he's supposed to look tense. He's like, in the freaky mansion. They're trying to replicate that.
Yeah, but like in this one, it's just because in the GameCube, yeah, he looks
It's definitely
tense.
the light that
but
makes things like too obvious
Yeah.
on what's wrong with Luigi.
yeah, in this one, he looks like he's a doll.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. It's just weird, but I mean, I guess I can look past that and just enjoy it as Luigi's Mansion because Luigi's Mansion is awesome.
Yeah. I mean,
And then I don't know, the boss rush mode, that's amazing. I
yeah.
think that's really cool.
Are they
So
gonna
that's really-
have some secret, have some extra bosses, or just the original 4?
I don't think so. I think it'll just be pretty. I don't think they're gonna really add any more content.
I see. That's one thing I wanted to. I wish they did, because there's some like beta content and stuff that they left out of the GameCube that
True,
would have
will they?
worked really good.
Well, I know what I would like. I would like if they let you play the PAL version of the Hidden
Yes,
Oh,
yes.
they-
I was just
I-
about
of the
to
hit,
say.
like you unlock
I'm
the
sh-
Hidden Mansion. You play through the Hidden Mansion, then you unlock the PAL version.
I'm sure.
that would
I'm
be
sure
like,
they did, because it's not like they made it exclusive for PAL. They just came up with it later.
yeah.
So I'm sure they
Wait,
would.
Oh god,
wait.
I love that.
I am not familiar with the PAL Mansion.
Oh, and so the PAL version was the last version of Luigi's Mansion to be released. So when you play the Hidden Mansion in the PAL, it's like way different. Like it's mirrored. There's a lot harder enemies. A few of the boss fights are changed up. It's pretty crazy.
Oh,
Man.
so that's the one I
Stupid
got.
Americans.
Watch Fish's LP.
Huh?
He's going through it right now. Fabulous Fish.
Stupid shout.
I've actually never played it. The
Yeah.
PAL version.
I really want to.
But I would love to see that there. Maybe that is there. I don't know. I doubt it, but that would be pretty awesome.
I'm sure they would.
I would think they would.
I'm sure they'll like have like maybe they won't maybe have it like the same thing as the Hidden Mansion, but maybe they'll have it like in Legend of Zelda where you get to choose either you have to play the regular game, but then once you beat it,
Oh, yeah.
you get to choose to go like the True Master or something, True Hero.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe something like that.
Yeah, that would be pretty awesome.
Let me think. There's something else in my mind.
Wait, Sean, did you like the multiplayer in Dark Moon?
Oh yes, I love that. That was probably.
Yeah,
that
what
was
if,
okay.
that was my favorite part of that game too.
Wait, what,
what
there
if
was
they had
multiplayer?
like
Yeah,
yeah,
Dark Moon.
Oh wow.
what if they had the multiplayer mode of Dark Moon
Oh.
in this Luigi's
No,
Mansion?
they would have definitely like
Yeah.
shown it off. They would have shown it off in some way.
I know it's definitely.
Man, they could
no,
still
but that would
show
be
it off
awesome.
later.
Oh, here's one more thing. I remember I was watching like the beta version of like Luigi's Mansion, and there was like a part where you got to walk around in Egad's like laboratory and stuff. I was hoping
yeah,
maybe
yes.
they could bring that back because I really love that idea. Like seeing Luigi climb up that ladder in the background, it was like whoa, this is like a whole new world. But man,
Yeah.
if they could bring that back, I would definitely say that this game was worth all $40. Or like, I'll still buy it, but like just to like add some like old things that like they left out, or like adding the PAL version, it would be definitely
Yeah.
all worth my money. That's all I have to say.
Well, Orce, do you have, or anyone else, do you have any last thoughts?
I mean, I was just gonna continue on the whole beta content thing, like how it's kind of dark. Like the beta's a little darker and stuff, and and then there's that one ghost where it, like, pops up behind you, like.
Oh yeah.
Like that'd be
Boo.
cool if they added that.
Ghost
But
was scary.
and then like the possessed Luigi at the end of the trailer.
Yeah, the depressed.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh yeah, that was like a cut like game over screen, I think.
That's an emote.
Yep.
Yep.
Oh man, I would actually love like if you play like the true version, like the hard PAL version. If you didn't beat it in like a certain amount of time, you would get that cutscene. I'd love to see that.
Yeah.
That'd be awesome.
Anyways, then
Like as a
anyone have any-
separate game mode or something. Like once you
Yeah,
beat it, like
yeah.
try to go back and time it.
and like
yeah, that would
having,
actually
like a
work.
timer thing like they did in the boss rush. Oh man,
Yes.
I love it. I love it so much.
Yeah.
Ready to talk about
Or do you
Kirby?
have any? Well, or did you
sorry.
want to say anything?
No, not really. It's Luigi's Mansion, yeah.
Yeah.
Great way to sum it up. That actually does sum our whole discussion.
Yep.
Uh,
Yep. There.
Alright.
There. We saved you like 10 minutes of
And-
discussion.
Yeah.
Hey, welcome back. Just
have-
cut the rest of it out.
Yeah, everyone that like skipped ahead, well, like a timestamp. Like if you don't care about Luigi's Mansion, go to this.
Because
Alright.
Kirby! Woo! I am
So
so
I-
happy about this game. So happy.
Yep.
Actually,
What?
so that I believe that is it for 3DS, right? Did I miss anything?
Nope, that's all for 3
Nope.
Nope.
Okay. So then they switched to the Switch. But first, I want to talk about one thing first that I didn't really know where to talk about because they put it in like a really weird spot. But they mentioned that now you can use your gold coins from My Nintendo to get discounts off of purchasing eShop games. Which it reminded me that My Nintendo exists, and. Two, I think this is a really cool idea, but honestly, I thought it was already something that was going on. Do you guys have any quick thoughts on
Okay,
that?
I have one big yelling complaint. Okay, so when I pre-purchased Kirby Star Allies, I got my 60 gold Nintendo points. Then, the day later, I hear that now buying like those games will get you like 300 gold points. So that's $3 off the game. So instead, I just got 60 cents from buying the game instead of $3. And that annoys me so much.
Yeah, I heard somewhere that like you should probably avoid spending money on stuff until like the new system is implemented because stuff is going to be worth more now.
Yeah, that
When is that?
But I love the whole using gold coins to buy stuff. I think that's a fun way of using gold coins instead of waiting for that one little perk, that 30% off of Splatoon 1.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yep, I actually recently spent like 1,000 gold coins towards a piece of content that we're gonna be talking about later on in this discussion.
Is
So
it
I'll
Kirby
give
Star
that.
Allies?
No, but we'll get to that.
Okay. Alright, so Kirby Star Allies?
Yeah, unless anyone has any last thoughts.
Nope.
Nope.
All right. So now we move on to the Switch and Kirby Star Allies. Okay, before we talk about what they showed, I guess we can talk about the demo. So I was already pretty blown away by this game when I first saw it. I played that demo and holy crap, I want to get this game. That
Yes.
demo was a blast. That was like the funnest I've ever had with a Kirby game because I always play Kirby games by myself. And like the way that the friend abilities work, it made it feel like I was playing with other people.
I actually got to play the demo with other people. It was really fun.
That's good.
Yeah, so what do you guys think of it?
I love it. I love how they're also bringing back the other heroes from the Wii version. Like, I get to play as King Deity. That's always a blast.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say.
Yep, it's
I
basically
love that
Return to
they're-
Dream. You can basically play the Return to Dreamland all over again.
Yeah, when I saw this at E3, I was like, this looks amazing and everything I want, except for one big thing, and that is that I wish you could Meta Knight DDD and Wall D were in it, like in Return to Dreamland. And then I saw this, and I was like, oh, there we go. I have no complaints now. It's everything I wanted.
I love how you can also like play as other characters, like the ones from Dreamland 2, was it?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think.
Yeah. They said they're adding them after they're free. It's gonna be free DLC. They have Rick, which is awesome. What's that guy's name?
Goopy.
Goopy Marx, I think.
Yep.
Karl Marx.
Karl Marx.
Yep.
Yeah, Marx. There's Koo the bird and the fish guy. Yeah, so they're adding a bunch of Kirby characters, which is pretty awesome.
I love that. I love that so much.
They need to add the chef. I was looking this up and I got really excited to rewatch Kirby Right Back at You. But anyways.
Kirby, he's thing we know. Kirby,
Kirby,
he's star
Kirby,
show.
star
He's one
show.
unique, he's massive, unique. Kirby's the one. Comes from the cancer.
Okay, shut up.
Okay, and you guys can continue about Star Allies.
I mean, I was just gonna say that like I love how they're bringing old characters back from the older Kirby games. And like I'd never really liked the newer Kirby games because I was like, they're kind of getting old. But like this one actually looks good, so I'm actually interested in this.
The thing I like the most is like the ability to basically combine powers.
Yes.
Yep, you can get like a flame sword or a lightning yo-yo. Like
Yeah, that was really cool.
Yep.
It's cool to just see what combinations you can come up with.
It's like whenever you get a new power up, like it's like, ooh, what can I mix this up with?
After a while, you do realize it's just elements added to certain abilities. It's not like much of stuff. Like you can't combine rock with hammer to make like rock hammer, but you can like create like some
hammer.
things like ice curling, which I think is fun to bring back from Kirby 64.
Yeah, some things are like you're adding permanent elements to attacks. Others are like it's like a one-time use attack. I think my personal favorite was like from the demo was like the friend throw.
Yeah.
Like I just kept friend throwing like on the muscle DDD, and that's why I won that battle.
It felt faster to me than other Kirby games did. So I think my favorite ability from the demo, I know this is kind of the boring pick, but I just like the flame sword.
Yeah, flame sword is definitely the golden standard.
It was just pretty awesome. I don't know.
Yep.
It felt really fast to me. It was definitely my favorite Kirby game I've played, and I haven't played a lot. I've played Superstar, Planet Robobot, and
Did you play Crystal Shards on 64?
I think I did like very briefly as a kid.
I went back and played it. It hasn't aged well, in my opinion. It doesn't have all the cool... It just has like 3 abilities, and you can combine them in some way.
I would like to see like them reference that game a lot, like maybe the Painter Girl be a friend.
Well, they already brought
Hero.
back...
They do have there is going to be like a paint copy ability.
Yeah, that's
And
true.
they did bring back ice curling from like the N64. I think they're going to bring back a bunch of
cool.
other power-ups from the Kirby 64. But I love Kirby Star Allies. It's just a perfect combination of Crystal Stars, Dreamland, and and Superstar Saga. I mean, Superstar Ultra. Yeah, that's it.
It's an RPG. Yeah.
It was.
What was the one? What was the one on 3DS before Planet Robobot?
Triples Deluxe.
Yep.
Yeah, I played that one too. Not all the way, but I did play that one. That one was pretty good. Actually, I think I've played Return to Dreamland like once, but I've seen that game LP'd a bunch, so I think that's like what they're definitely aiming for this one, and I think they're gonna top it.
Yeah, definitely.
Yep.
And it just looks amazing because this is the first Kirby game we have in HD, and it's like, holy crap, this looks so good.
Only at 30 FPS, but you know.
Yeah,
Oh well.
just everything popped.
Anything else we want to go on?
Like you mean like a pop like a star?
Oh. Any final thoughts?
Well,
Kirby?
You're
I
Sorry.
I
Continue.
just want to say that you might see Star Allies on my channel pretty soon.
You heard it here first.
Yep. Announced first on the Sensei Josh's discussion that probably none of my fans are gonna see.
VGShine, you better keep your promise, or else I'm gonna ultra sue you. Super.
Hey, I'm gonna watch it shine, and I'm one of your fans.
Yep. Thank you
I'll
for
watch
the
it, man.
support.
You have to be a fan of Sensei
Yeah.
Josh and VGShine to get the sick details.
Yeah,
I'll only
I
announce
was-
my LPs on Shine's channel now.
I was hoping we would finish Overcooked before it released, but I guess we're just gonna put that on hold for now.
Yeah.
Ah, well. There is
Alright,
one thing I want to say.
Okay.
Imagine the true arena with these power-ups and multiple people.
Yo.
Oh yes! Now let's freaking go!
Alright, now let's move on to a
gonna be
game I
insane.
don't play.
Alright, well, Orc, do you have any opinions on Kirby?
This will be my first Kirby game, so
Wow, really?
Yay!
Then you're gonna get a good experience. That's crazy, yo.
Yep. Kirby
Yeah,
games are
kinda-
fun. They're easy, but they're really fun.
yeah,
It's
kind
all
of missed
about-
out
this,
on them.
This is gonna be my my second Kirby game.
Wow, those are first.
Yep.
Oh,
This is
one of the Wii
basically the
ones.
opposite of Dark Souls. Like it's light Souls.
Nah.
And
I know
you lost
this is
me. Okay, I will not get it.
I know this is backpedaling, but I didn't count obviously the best Kirby game in the Kirby games I've played, Kirby Air Ride.
Smash Brothers.
Best Kirby.
What? It's one of the games I missed out
It's-
on GameCube days.
It's not a Kirby game, but it's the best
is that
Kirby game.
sarcasm, or are you actually like being serious?
I mean, I
No, I'm
played
being
a few.
serious.
Really?
I played a few times.
Kirby Air Ride's
No,
awesome.
I'm not disagreeing with you, but I'm just saying there's a lot of people who like to hate on that game.
Oh no.
I've
love
played a
Kirby
few
Air Ride.
times at like PAX. It's pretty fun.
It's fantastic.
I mean,
But
yeah,
anyways.
if we count that as an official Kirby game, then this one will be my third.
Wow.
Yeah. This is like my fifth.
I've.
Oh, and Epic Yarn.
Oh yeah. Oh man, I love that.
Yeah, that's a
Epic
good-
Yarn.
that's-
It's
one too.
definitely pretty to look at.
Yeah, I okay, funny story with that one. I got to the final level and then I stopped playing. I haven't touched it.
Oh,
I'm on the final level.
Josh.
Josh, that's worse when I I almost beat Sapphire and then I gave it to someone for a trading card.
My brother found a copy of like Pokemon Ruby in like a trash can or something.
I found a booger on the
Alright.
ground and I picked it up.
Okay,
That was
so,
that was like 11 years ago, and to this day I've never beaten Sapphire.
Wow.
So
all right, moving on. Next we have one that I was like really excited to see, Okami HD.
Yes,
yeah.
I was.
Wasn't
Oh,
Crash
do you wanna
first?
start? What?
Wasn't Crash first?
No, Kami was first, then they announced Crash.
Oh, okay. Oh yeah. Sorry.
Okay, Ors, do you want to give your thoughts?
Okay, I have Okami HD in front of me.
Oh.
I was actually gonna get that,
Good.
but then they announced it on Switch, so now I'm glad I held back.
I got the PlayStation 4 version, I got the PC version, I will get the Switch version, but only under one if they make motion controls not the default. And
Yes.
I want
Well, I mean-
controller. Believe me.
I heard,
me too.
from what I've seen, you can do like touch controls or motion controls, but I think they're optional.
yeah, when
Yeah,
you're doing
both
like
of them
portable mode,
I don't want to
then you
use.
the
I want to
touch
use the controller since I played the Wii version
Yeah.
and it's Okami is one of those games where there are a lot of basically checks where you need to draw correctly a few times, and if you mess up once, you have to rewatch the cutscene and do it all over again.
Well, I think
Well,
the
that's
Joy-Con, the motion controls are a lot better than the Wii now. So
True, but
No,
I would rather.
it's
I would
it's
still rather
not
play with
also
the
No,
about the
yeah, I
motion
agree.
controls. It's also about the detection algorithm. And drawing a straight line or a circle with the controller is so easy. And
Yeah.
if they have controller support, it's a definite buy. If it's only motion controls and touchscreen, no.
I've only played the Wii version, and from what I remember, you could hold down a certain button, and then when you go to draw, it'll make like a straight line.
Yeah,
So,
but it's more about the circles.
Maybe I'm just more savvy with like motion controls than most other people. So
I don't like motion controls at all, so I'm with Orce. I really want the ability to play with a controller. I'm not sure. Because is it an HD version of the Wii version, or is it just the HD?
I think it's just HD. Period.
So is it just the same one that we're getting on other consoles?
Well,
I
yeah.
think
I mean,
so,
it's been the same throughout every release. Just they add some features.
I mean, it's just an HD port, so yeah.
So
It's a
then
port, but you can use the touch screen.
Yeah, but then you
That's
should be
it.
able to use the controller, right?
Yeah, you can
Probably,
use the touchscreen or the Joy-Cons if you want to, but I think
depends.
They made,
like I said, I
it
think
seem
they're
like it was
optional.
they made it seem like it was just like an optional thing. They didn't make it
Yeah.
sound like it was.
Well, they
I mean,
announced it.
I'll
they-
experiment with it to see how it feels. But yeah.
They did say use the motion controls or the touchscreen. They didn't say use the classic controls.
Yeah.
Well, it doesn't mean they're not there,
yeah.
Yeah. Like I said, I don't know if they're there, but if they are not there, then no.
Yeah.
Since
I'm the
I don't
same.
think they're gonna force you to do motion, but there's like other control options available.
we're talking about Nintendo here,
That's true.
Right.
the company who made a whole console just building about a stupid gimmick, and then repeated it.
Two. Yeah.
And you're saying they will not force
Well,
you?
technically it's Capcom.
Don't know if this better
okay.
or worse.
We'll have a bunch of DLC now. So my thoughts, I have the Wii version, and I've been really interested in this game, but I just didn't get through it. Maybe it's because of the motion controls or whatever. So I've been looking to go back into it. And then I've been hearing, the HD one's coming out, and people are saying it's pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
And I just wasn't expecting it to come to Switch at all, so I was just really excited that it was. So I think I'll definitely pick it up on Switch. I really hope I can use a controller, but if not, oh well, I guess. So I'm pretty excited for it.
I'm just also a little bit disappointed that it took them again so long for it to be released there.
Yeah.
It's out on every other system.
But now you can bring it with you to the toilet.
Yay.
Wow.
Alright, any final Okami thoughts?
If it,
Well, I mean,
like I said, if you can play it with controller, get it. The music is great, the graphics are great, it has a lot of humor, and
It's fantastic.
yeah.
Yeah.
It's the Zelda we wanted.
yeah.
I have
mean-
one thing.
Alright.
Am I the only one that likes motion controls?
Yes.
I like motion controls if they're done well.
Yes.
Okay, do you mean the only one here or the only one in the entire world?
In
well,
both
if I say
cases,
entire world, that's
yes.
not much either. Yeah.
It's more of if it's a game that's not
Like,
meant to have motion
I mean,
controls.
like I said, my only experience with Okami is the Wii version, which I have been before. So yeah, I did.
Sean, I think you just I ended up in a voice chat with like the two people in the world that hate motion controls the most. Me and Orce.
Listen, I know you all grew up with like the GameCube and stuff, but I grew up with the Wii, so I grew up like loving the motion controls.
That's fine. I just
VGShine pro
Yeah,
tip:
well,
get good.
Oh goodness gracious!
I mean, I grew up with the GameCube, and I'm
Get
kinda
good.
on with motion controls. Depends.
I don't know. I still think they're kind of fun. But anyways, that's all I have to say.
Yeah.
I've never
mean,
played any of
alright.
the games.
I was
Oh,
gonna,
yeah.
well, I was gonna say that like I've never gotten around to playing Okami yet, so this is gonna be my first time playing it. So
Have fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
It's great. Just not with motion controls. And you wanna know why?
We're just gonna keep going in a loop.
I'm gonna
Because pressing a button is more precise than wiggling around the stupid stick.
well, I'm gonna probably use the touchpad
Yeah, touchpad could work.
I'll
I'm
use
interested
the-
to
I'll-
see.
because that's
Oh,
like
this
using
one.
a pen. So
I'll use the Joy-Cons just to experiment.
All right, you guys ready? to move on?
Yeah.
We got it. You're weirdo shine.
Yeah, I am weird, and that's what makes me awesome.
No, it doesn't.
All right, so next they showed Octopath Traveler.
no, wait.
This
There's
Yeah,
one
no,
before
it's
that.
It's shown
Crash.
No, it is. Oh,
Oh,
wait, it's-
yeah, yeah.
It's Sushi
Yeah,
Striker.
yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so my bad. I pointed this out before that the list I had forgot that, and I still missed it.
You
Okay,
want
so
me to
there's
look
this
at the
game.
direct to see like which one is next?
But after
took-
that it's good.
I took notes
After-
like over the
after
entire
that-
direct and put them in
Yeah,
order.
yeah. Next one's the sushi one.
After that I'm fine though. It's just that one that was missing. But
Crash is after
Crash is later.
No,
Yeah,
Crash
for
is
a
later.
while.
Now, like after Okami is the sushi one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So Sushi Striker: The Way of the Sushi. I really like.
Yep. definitely the best thing about the game so far is the title.
I just love this announcer explaining the plot. He's just like, in a world where sushi is outlawed. I'm like, yes. That sounds so great.
let's fight back against the Empire.
Like
Embrace
I
sushi.
have the same thoughts on this as I did Detective Pikachu. I was just laughing at how great it is. I don't know if I'll actually get it, but I thought it was hilarious. Any thoughts on the sushi game?
$5 or I don't get it.
I like sushi as a food.
Yeah.
Gross.
I mean, I see it more as like it seems more of kind of a mobile kind
Handicap?
of game.
Mobile
I don't know
phone
if
game?
it's- Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know if I mean there might be. I don't know. It seems like there's gonna be levels, and it's just gonna be like repetitive kind of stuff. So
True.
I don't know. I mean, I might try it out, just because what the hell.
If there's a demo, I'll try it out.
Yeah, if
Yeah.
there's a demo.
All right. Well, I think that sums it up.
Yeah.
Sorry if I'm cutting it.
Any last thoughts on the sushi game?
Sushi no.
All right, there you go. All right, so now Octopath Traveler. Holy crap! The first time I saw this game, I was like, that game looks amazing. Then now I see this game and I say, that game looks amazing. and during the trailer they were playing the music, and there was one song that had like a smooth sax solo, and I was dying at how good it was. Just the saxophone and the music was like so good, and I'm like, I want to buy this game solely based on that saxophone. But the game still looks amazing, so I don't know. I'm really excited for this game.
Yeah, I am too. Like, I haven't seen a good RPG like this. I mean, okay, kind of in the 2D style sense. I haven't seen something.
I think
that
they
I'm
call it
interested
like a 2.5D.
No, they
in.
don't.
Is it 2.5?
No.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's 2 HD or something like that. Has a weird name. It's Square Enix. What did you expect?
Person, you want to continue?
No. No, I mean, it's just, I don't know. I mean, it looks a lot. I mean, it kind of looks kind of like an RPG Maker game, but it looks like a good RPG Maker game. So I'm excited for it, and especially that freaking special edition with like all that stuff looks amazing.
I'm still waiting for a chance to pre-order that. Unless you guys know something I don't.
I don't know if it's just for pre-order, but I don't know. I mean, if it is, then I gotta pre-order it because that looks it just screams.
I want to look up at the Square Enix website right now.
Well,
So
we'll be
now we're
right
gonna
back
all
after
look
the
up.
break when
Is it
VGShine
available?
figures out if you can pre-order the game.
Sean or Ors, do you have any opinions?
Of course, I'm so excited for this game. Especially since it's from the guys who made, what was it? The 3DS games,
Bravely Default.
yes, the Bravely series, and
Yeah. Those are great.
So
Wait, who's making this game again?
Square Enix, it's
Oh.
Tokyo Studio. It's not the main branch of Square Enix. It's more like a side branch.
Oh, okay.
And
Well, I know usually all the RPGs from Square Enix are good. So,
most of them.
I guess. Yeah. There's some exceptions.
Yeah. Well, it's a Square Enix game, so yeah,
It should be good. hopefully.
it should be interesting.
Awesome.
Oh,
All right. Anyone have anything else they want to talk about this game? They showed off a lot of interesting abilities, which
well,
I didn't really retain much of that.
no, the thing about these abilities is basically you have 8 different storylines or 8 characters with each having a different path or story, and each character has their own ability, what they can do. They did show, what was it, the knight who can just challenge everyone to fight. You have the dancer who can, let's say, convince everyone to follow you. And
Persuade.
yeah, they have basically a bunch of different characters, and each has their own ability. I'm not sure how they are going to integrate them. I think it could be interesting having basically, if you get to a point in the story where you have to progress and you have to find a solution depending on the ability you got. So I'm interested to see what they are doing. I mean, so far
Yeah.
they only released some really great games, so
Yeah, something that's always interested me the most in RPGs is a job system. That's something that Square Enix games do very well.
they haven't done job
just having-
systems since 12, I think.
Like, what do you mean by
Yeah.
job systems? Like, way of earning?
Well, no, like each character you have a job, like a class almost.
And you could like
Oh,
a second
oh,
job,
yeah.
basically.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I just always really liked that mechanic. I remember I played the Final Fantasy III remake on DS a lot, and
That was actually the first Final Fantasy I've ever played.
that's the only Final Fantasy I've played. So that I don't know, so that just really interests me, and this game just looks fantastic. The art style is so
And
Different.
the soundtrack is really nice.
that saxophone, holy crap.
You're gonna have to learn
It's-
saxophone now.
Oh, I haven't meaning to, but
Oh.
so yeah, I'm really excited for this, and it comes out July 13th. All right, next game is No More Heroes, which I know a lot of people have been wanting this game.
Yep.
Anyone have any
I
thoughts on this?
bought. This was probably the first
Was it? Wait,
like
hold on a
mature
second.
rated game I've ever bought, and I totally didn't buy it because we share the same first name. Not at all.
Nice.
Shine?
Touchdown?
Travis. Anyone play No More Heroes?
Yeah,
Yeah,
I played the
of
first.
course.
I played the original too. Yeah.
So are you excited for this one?
No.
Yeah. I mean, it's definitely different from the other games in the series, but yeah, I could definitely give it a try.
Yeah, it's a little bit different. The other ones are third person hack and slash with all this stuff. This looks like, again, a mobile phone game. Where you just press the
I
button
think that might
like
be what
crazy.
they were trying to go for, honestly.
Yeah, but that's not the No More Heroes I was expecting. I was actually expecting...
This is not my No More Heroes.
Yeah, I'm sorry, but that's like a whole 360 again. Or 180? I don't
Yeah.
know. It's
Oh my god.
It's so weird. It's so far away from what it was. So I'm not sure about this game.
Yeah, I mean, I haven't played the other ones. I just know that a lot of people like these games, and so I didn't realize how different it was. But the way you're describing it makes it not seem enjoyable.
Now, in the original, you had a lot of fights in more concluded. In areas, and in this one it really looks like as if you just run around straight and just smashing the attack button.
Yeah.
It's like, okay.
The winning strat.
Is spam B.
Well, all right. Let's move on to
Dark Souls.
Dark Souls Remastered. Or so I'm
With
just gonna give this one to
Amiibo!
you.
I made a joke like while we were reacting. It's like Amiibo now make the game slightly less frustrating.
Not really.
Oh no!
All you get is an...
health. Time to use my Kirby amiibo to save me.
So, Ors, I know you're a big Dark Souls guy. Do you want to talk about this at all?
Well, the only interesting thing for me was that they have an amiibo for it. Which,
Yeah, same.
I bet it's already sold out. But it's also the
those are. I would never expect to see a Dark Souls amiibo, but here we are.
Yeah, if you like went back like a year and told me that there would be a Dark Souls amiibo,
And he would be
like,
doing
really?
the praise the sun thing.
Yeah.
As soon as I saw that, I was like, this is beautiful.
Yeah, you get the emote or something from it. Which...
Is that really all it does?
Yep. Which is perfect.
That's most expensive, like
You can get
pose
this
ever.
emote also in the game.
Well,
Just
that's
saying.
dumb.
But here's the thing about the Souls community. If they would have changed it, like you get a bonus or you could regen health, get more souls or anything, oh my god, this community would have raged. So,
Oh, really?
no hope there.
Really?
Yeah, and the Souls community, they are kind of like, their games needs to be hard. That's the point of them.
Oh, you know, I can't argue against that. There have been a lot of games that have been dumbed down for us these days, so I guess I don't blame them.
Yeah.
I'm just interested to see what else they are gonna do with this version. I mean, it comes out at the same time with the PC and the PlayStation and the Xbox version. And I'm interested to see how the online mode will work. Mostly since the Switch is kinda the weakest when it comes to having a stable connection.
Yeah.
So I'm really interested to see that, and also I'm interested to see if people will actually pick it up on the Switch.
Yeah, I'm assuming
I'll definitely pick it up on Switch. Like,
Yeah, sure.
it's
I will
Dark
invade
Souls
you. I
local.
mean, I will help you.
Like, this will be my first Dark Souls experience, so that'll be
Aw.
interesting.
Oh yeah, I can help you. I put my red sign down. You just summon me. Red means help.
You put the amiibo down, Orceloyce just shows up. Hey.
Alright, I'll tap my Orceloyce amiibo, and then you can come help
Yeah.
me.
You just search the Dark Souls amiibo, and then you just look on Discord. It's just Orceloyce is calling.
Now, I'm really interested to see if they even have changed stuff, since Dark Souls 1 is one of the really beloved ones. It's always seen as the best.
Wow. Well, it's got a name to live up to then.
Yeah, especially with...
Yeah.
I can agree with the level design in this game. It's very interesting. And if you know your way around, oh my god, you can get stuff early.
Yeah. I've seen so many people play it, people that have been right next to me playing it, but I don't think I've ever actually held a controller and moved a character in Dark Souls. So I'm thinking about picking this up if I have the money for it, just because, I don't know, I feel like I'll enjoy it a lot on the Switch.
Yeah.
And it's a great introduction. And like you said, the first one is usually the one people see, I'll say, the least amount of arguing about on whether it's good.
No, it is really good. The one thing that
Yeah.
they did change, and which is really helpful, is they changed the how you can play with other people together, so you can get friends now and play it with them.
Oh, that's fun.
Since the original, they did get it in 2 and 3. In 2 they had rings to make it easier to find people, and in 3 you could set a password, and they take this mechanic from 3 and put it in this one, so
That's cool.
yeah, you can play with other people together
Yeah. All right.
and get invaded
All right.
together and get
So,
killed.
You guys ready
Together.
for? You
Yep,
guys ready
we
for a
we,
big
we,
one?
play, we play together and we die together.
I was just
Only
gonna
in
say,
Dark
like,
Souls.
Oh yeah. Go ahead, Prussian.
I've never really got. I really wanted to play Dark Souls when it came out, but I never really got into it. So like again, so now I'm gonna have a another chance to play it. So
Me too.
Me 3.
3.
Me 4.
All right. So, you guys ready to move on to a big one?
Oof. Oh.
Oh yeah, the
All right,
gold
the
point
next
system.
one.
Let's go.
Mario Tennis Aces. This game looks freaking
Yes.
awesome.
Oh.
I don't get it though.
Holy shit! Talk about an improvement from the last game.
Yeah.
That Ultra Smash was like the definition of bland, and then this game looks like it could rival Mario Power Tennis. Because Mario Power Tennis on the GameCube, that game is awesome, and this looks like it could be set up right there with that. And I was already excited for this, and they showed off a bunch of new characters: Peach, Daisy, Boo, Bowser, Bowser Jr., Donkey Kong, Chain Chomp,
Yes.
Change.
Chain Chomp. Yomp.
Yoshi, Rosalina, Toadette, and Toad have been confirmed. That's always good. Chain Chomp is funny to see.
How's that gonna work?
And yeah, and they went very in depth with how the combat works in this game. They added
Tennis combat.
they added a ton of new features to make it more than just
Tennis.
Wii Sports with Mario characters. Speaking of that, we'll get to that later. You could do like a power. You have a charge bar, and then you can do different attacks and you use your energy from that bar. It's like a circle, and you have one that's like a power shot.
Yeah, they
And
called it like the zone shot.
Yeah, the zone shot, and if the other person hits it, it'll break their racket, and they only have 3 rackets. But if you time it perfectly, you won't break your racket. And there's like, I saw Wario doing like flips. There's like a whole flip thing.
Yep, there's like the trick shot that boosts your meter.
Yeah, and they're like, I like how the narrator's like, hey, don't worry, you can't spam. You just sit there all matched and spam zone shots.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you have an energy gauge. There's trick shots, and if you make if a trick shot, I believe it costs energy to use, but if you land it, you get more energy.
Yeah. Yeah, that's it.
Special shots, I think the special shot is like the special moves in Mario Power Tennis. All I remember is Luigi had one where he swam. It was really weird. Waluigi had that. He just like all of a sudden fills the water and just starts swimming. It was weird.
Just keep swimming.
And then actually,
swimming.
I was watching this and I was thinking, it would be interesting if this is always in the game, or if you can turn this off, or if you have to turn this on. And they actually said you can play with simple rules on, which I thought was cool. And I like how I was worried about that, because I like how the main way you play is with these new rules, and you have to go to a separate mode to play with simple rules. I like that better than the other way around, where the game's just vanilla and you have to go to a special mode to do super modes. Because in like Smash 4, I like the idea of custom moves, but I never used them because you had to like go to a whole new thing and you couldn't use them online. And it was just, so I never used them. But it looks like this is like the main way they want you to play, which is nice. And you can use Joy-Con for motion controls, which
Yep, swing mode.
Wii Sports,
Yay.
Wii Sports time.
My good old motion
And-
controls.
There's online tournaments where you can get new characters, and they showed Koopa Troopa in a silhouette. I wonder who it could be.
And it
you-
turns out to be Pikachu or something. I don't know.
Yeah,
I thought that was
and you-
Yoshi. When they said secret characters and they showed like this figure, I was like, oh, well, we already know
I
it's
think they
Yoshi.
already.
Duh.
Yeah, they already showed off Yoshi.
Yeah, which made me go, is this an actual secret character?
I mean, to be fair, there were like a bunch of unlockable Yoshi colors in the last game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you can also get costumes from the tournament. And
there's
June 22nd is the release date, and they're doing a pre-launch tournament, which is basically their version of a demo, like they did with Splatoon 2 with the Splatfest.
And Splatoon 1.
Yeah.
I wonder if they'll do a tournament where you can actually win actual prizes.
Yeah, that'd be funny. So, what are you guys' thoughts on Mario Tennis Aces?
Can I say something?
Awesome.
Yeah.
So, I did not understand any of the other Mario Tennises, and I really didn't understand this one when I first saw it, because I just think it's tennis, and like the fact that you could only do one sport and still like charge it for like a full game is just dumb in my opinion. But like looking back at this game and like the amount of strategy they're putting into this, like it's actually looking really promising to me, and I'm actually considering buying a Mario Plays Tennis game. That's blowing my mind right now. And anyone else?
Yeah, anyone else?
Yeah, it's definitely gonna be a lot better than the last couple of Mario Tennis games. Yeah, and they didn't even touch on like the story mode.
They kind of did. They said there was one, but that's it.
Yeah, but they didn't really go into very much detail about it. That's probably what I'm most interested in.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that additional character does look like Koopa now that I look at it. Oh, yeah. Man, I can't wait for us to figure out that this enemy is Koopa when it comes out.
So, who's thinking about picking this one up?
I
know
Me.
Yep.
I'm actually considering it, actually. If it's not $60, maybe 50, yes. 60, nah.
Prussian, what are your thoughts?
Well, I definitely think it's an improvement over the last game, and you know the controls seem like a lot more refined, and so I'm happy about that. And this online tournament thing sounds like pretty cool. So
Yeah.
Yep.
All right.
Ors,
Yes?
any final thoughts?
Not really.
You're a really hard man to impress.
Okay, so the next game is Captain Toad Treasure Tracker.
The Dark Souls of Captain Toad games.
Sean, would you like to go ahead?
Okay, so a long time ago, I used to play this, the Wii U version on my channel. It was back before I drew thumbnails, everything. It was like way old stuff. So I'm very touched with like Captain Toad Treasure Tracker, and I would definitely love to pick this up, especially. Wait, what? I'm just watching the trailer and I'm seeing it's on the 3DS. Wait, what? It's not on Switch?
You just
Wait,
now
is it on
noticed?
both?
Yeah.
Whoa.
Yeah, it's on both.
Oh, well, that's new to me now. Wow. Alright.
I didn't realize that either.
I was just watching it, but...
That's how much we care about the 3DS here.
It's pretty. I don't know how you didn't notice it. The switch from the Switch graphics to the 3DS graphics.
No, I was like watching it at first. Like I watched the first
Yeah.
couple seconds just to see if they'd say something like, "You can transfer your Wii U data so you don't have to replay the same game over again." Because I did 100% on my channel, and I do not want to do that again.
Yeah, it literally is the same game over again, just with like a little extra Odyssey stuff.
Yeah, and that's what really bothers
wanna
me.
talk about-
If it like allowed you to transfer your Wii U data somehow, like then I would definitely want to play like the Odyssey stuff on my channel, so I can continue like going, hey, there was an old series on my channel, and now I can continue it with Odyssey, and people will be like, wow, this is cool. But instead, I'll be like, well, now I have it on the Switch, and I have to play it all again. And then my audience will be like, boo. I'm like, shut up. So, I did not notice that it was on the 3DS. Is it the exact same game on the 3DS as well?
Yeah.
Probably.
Oh,
I
that
think
is
so.
nice. I love that when they do that. I'm glad they're releasing them both at the same time instead of Yoshi's Woolly World that chose to do it at both.
Yeah.
God, but that is fun. I love that idea so much. If you haven't played Captain Toad Treasure Tracker, I would definitely...
Treasure Tractor!
Treasure Tracker. If you haven't played the Captain Toad Treasure Tracker, I would definitely consider picking up on Switch or 3DS because it's on both now. And that's all I have to say.
I would buy Farming Simulator if they had a Treasure Tractor.
Oh my goodness, SenseiJosh did it again. God dang. Alright,
so I think.
Anyways, y'all can do your thoughts. now.
So I think the Odyssey editions were really cool. I didn't buy Captain Toad. I still don't think I'm gonna buy it, but there's that chance that I might. So it's at least good to know that I wanted to pick it up. Then it would make more sense too. The Odyssey stuff looks really cool. It looks. A detail I did notice was they changed the. I believe they changed the stars to moons in the Odyssey levels. Which
Makes
I
sense.
thought that was a nice touch. I thought that was
Yeah.
a really nice touch. But I don't know. Unless I can find this game for really cheap on Switch, which won't be for a while.
You can use your gold coins.
Or you can buy on the 3DS.
That's true, but they keep getting deleted, so I can't.
Gold coins. Well, when you buy Luigi's Mansion, you can use your points you get from that to get Captain Toad. Hey! I don't know. If you don't like puzzle, like, it's not really much of a puzzle game, but it kind of is one at the same time. Have you played Super Mario 3D World by any chance?
Yeah, I did do the levels in that, and I liked it, but I don't think I would enjoy a full
You wouldn't
game
like
of
it
that.
as a full game. Yeah, I understand. Like, when I was playing on my channel, like, I loved it and all, but, like, it still felt like it was only partial of a game. Like, if it, like, added, like, something way different from Captain Toad Treasure Tracker, I'd definitely love it more. But it was definitely more of a, you know, like, what do you call it? Legend of Zelda: Ocarina of Time, and then the second game, Majora's Mask. They basically like took the same assets and just made another game out of it. They did that with Captain Toad, but I don't know if you like puzzle
So you're
games.
saying if they did that with Captain Toad?
That's what they did with Captain
Oh, yeah,
Toad.
okay.
They just took the same assets and just made a game.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, that's all I can say. If you like puzzle games, I definitely pick it up now that there's going to be Odyssey, and it's going to also be on the 3DS, which will be fun.
Prussian, did you want to say anything?
Yeah, well, when this game first came out on the Wii U, I was kind of about it. I mean, I like puzzle games, but I don't know. This seems kind of it's very repetitive.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
I don't know.
Can
And then
Oh, sorry. Continue.
it's okay. And then I saw like I don't know that I'm not very. I don't like ports, like especially like all the Wii U ports that are going over to the Switch. I'm very against that because I know it's like no one's gonna buy a Wii U now, but still it's kind of starting to make the Wii U like completely pointless. And
Oh well,
it's-
people are already saying that about the Wii U.
Yeah, but I mean I don't know. It just I don't like it's. I feel they need to make more original games. They've been porting way too many games.
Super
from the
Mario
Wii U.
Odyssey, Breath of the Wild.
Yeah, but I mean, I don't know. There could be more. You know what I mean?
I think
That's
don't
like
think
Mario
of it.
Kart.
Port
Like porting
Odyssey.
Mario Kart 8 was dumb, and
I
Don't
liked it though.
Don't look at it as like it's a downgrading thing. Look at it as if it's a more it allows more opportunity for people to play those games.
yeah, I know.
I don't know. That's my view.
From a business point, it makes 100% sense. From a player's point, it's a little iffy, but they're adding new content, and if you did not pick the game up on Wii U, it's your chance to get it for the first time. So I'd rather have the ports than not have them at all, but I would be lying if I said when like a game like Mario Kart, for example, comes out on the Switch and they add a bunch of new stuff, and then I'm like, oh, do I really want to pay $60 for a new game? And then I do, and I'm like, that was dumb.
Yeah.
But so I definitely sympathize with what you're saying about all the ports, but I think it's the best for Nintendo because they're trying to like freaking wipe the Wii U.
No, yeah, I'm
memories.
not saying that it's a bad idea. I'm just saying I don't like it personally because I don't know. I'd rather see more, or I want more original titles from them because I don't want them to do what they did with the Wii U again. I was gonna say I noticed that like I like the control idea with having the two Joy-Cons and having kind of like a Mario Galaxy thing where one person shoots the enemies and the other person can move Toad. and it, it's like something you
Yeah.
can do with like, I don't know, like if you're a couple or something, like fish, it's like something that's perfect to play. But I don't know. I mean, for someone like me, it's kind of
Rip.
So, yeah, that's it. That's all I got for Toad Trapper.
All right. Hey guys, if you enjoyed part 1 of this discussion, make sure to stay tuned for part 2, which will be released shortly, and let me know what you think of this discussion down in the comments. See you guys next time.